Hello and welcome back to another random retro collections video. Something different today, moving away from the vintage toys, moving on to another passion of mine of collecting, which is in this folder here, as you can see, coins. So I've been collecting coins seriously since about 2011. I did used to work in a bank, and one day some little old man came in and asked me if I had any Olympics coins. I didn't really know what he was talking about. Yes, I did notice the different designs on the coins, but when you're dealing with that much money on a regular basis, you don't really pay that much attention to it. So this little old guy came in, asked me if we had any, if we could maybe try and keep him some. So I started keeping my eye out for him. Started putting some Olympic coins aside, which I'm guessing is where most people started collecting coins, especially 50p's. And while I'm putting these aside, I did start to realise that there were lots of other designs and coins and got really interested. I will be honest, on reflection, I have probably been collecting coins all my life, just never realised. Many moons ago, my great uncles used to work on the oil rigs around the world. Another great uncle was a trawlerman. Again, used to work in different countries, a lot around Europe. And when they came home, they used to give me the loose change. And it wasn't until recently that I found this box of all this change, and I remember, being quite surprised at the different coins. You were used to the UK coins back then. It was the halfpenny, the penny, the 2p, the large 5p, the large 20p, sorry, the large 10p. Can't remember being a 20p, I think that maybe came there, the large 50p. So yeah, seeing all these different foreign coins was quite interesting at the time, and I forgot about it, if I'm being honest. They passed away, I grew up, and it just got put in a box, so it wasn't until recently that I remembered. Technically, I've probably been collecting coins all my life, but as I say, seriously, started in about 2011. I mainly would look through the change, so obviously I did help this gentleman, helped him with his, but then when I was looking through the change for him, started to notice lots of different designs and things, and started to get really keen, really interested, and that's what started my passion and hobby and obsession. And as you can tell with some of my other videos, once I start collecting something, I'm fully in. So this is going to start with my 50p collection. I have them in these blue folders, just to make it easy. And I keep them in the change checker cards. I know some people might frown upon this. Different people have different methods of storing or packaging the coins. Some have the little white cases with the circle bit that you can staple. Some might have them in capsules. I mean, initially I just had them in bags and they were getting damaged or, just in the way. And then I did start getting some of the change checker BUNC coins with the hologram certified. Started getting a lot of them direct from change checker or picking them off eBay. And again, for me, when I have a collection, I like it to be nice and neat, nice and consistent. So I did notice that Change Checker did do these cards that you could seal your own coins in. So I personally decided to do this. Like I say, different people have different preferences, but here you go. So this is my collection. I've got them in a lot of these blue folders. You can get smaller official Change Checkers folders, but you can't fit that many in, it'll cost you a fortune. So I just buy the cards, I buy the plastic sleeves, store them myself, jobs are good. So let's have a look what we got then. So starting off, the first one. 50p date run. So these are the old large 50p's. You can see if we start with this one. This I believe will be a 1969, which will be the first one. That was a circulated. So again, when I was collecting these, I either had some originally myself, or I did start to find some in change, or I'd ask family members and things like that. But then I did start to upgrade my coins. So a lot of these now are uncirculated or BUNC coins, which have likely come from annual sets. So there's a variation, even though they're in these cards, I've packaged them myself, there's a variation of different coins in different conditions. So again, let's get back. So we've got a 1969 Britannia Circulated, 70 Britannia. That's probably come out a set. You can see it's got a nicer finish on it. Oops, there we go, that one, sorry. Come out a set. So 69 circulated, 70 come out a set, 71 uncirculated out a set, 72 uncirculated out a set, 73 uncirculated out of set. 74, uncirculated. 75, uncirculated. 76 and 77. Again, just flip it onto the back, so again, it's not in there, so we've got 69, 70, 71, 72, 73 the dates on the front, 74, 75, 76, 77. So pop them back. So onto a 78 Britannia, uncirculated. The 79, that's a circulated one. If I do see a 79 nice and cheap, I might change it, upgrade. 80, uncirculated. 81 circulated, nice Britannia. 82 circulated. 83 uncirculated. You can see the difference in the finish on them. 84 uncirculated. 85 uncirculated. 86. I mean, that one's absolutely gorgeous, that one. Really good condition. So again, look at the back. We've got 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Change of the portrait there. So as you can see from 84 to 85, change of the Queen's portrait. 86. Again, some of these for the date runs, they weren't actually issued. The only place they were issued was as uncirculated BUNC. So again, that's another reason why I did start getting some. And then once I started getting some, I thought, sod it, I'll get the rest. So what have we got now? So 86, 87 uncirculated, 88 uncirculated, 89, that's a gorgeous one. 90, 91, 92, 93 uncirculated. The 94 is one of my favourite coins. Look at that. D-Day landings. So again, the large 50p D-Day landings. They reissued this for the recent, is it 25 years of the 50p anniversary, or is it 50 years? I think it was 50 years of the 50p. But that's an original uncirculated. And what year was we on? Sorry, I've forgotten. So that'll be 85 then. So again, let's have a look. We've got 87, 88, 89, and again, look at the different finish. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Here you will notice slight difference. So we've got a 95, 96 uncirculated, 97 uncirculated, also a 97 uncirculated, but this when they changed from the large 50p's to the smaller 50p's, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. So two were issued in that year, large 97 and a smaller 97. We've got the 98, and then we start getting all the commemoratives coming out. So this was an EU coin. I think that's a circulated one, but just in really good condition. The NHS one. Again, I think that's a circulated coin, but again in good condition. And we're back on the date run. So what year is that? Portrait's changed again. So that's 99. We've got a 99. Sorry, 99? Yeah, 99. 2000. That's definitely an uncirculated. And was this a 2000? Yeah, that was issued in 2000 as well. So let's have a look. Let's go back to the large ones. So the last two large ones we had was, as you can see, 96. Lovely. Look at that finish. 97. And then the smaller 97. So we went from large 50p 97 to the small 97. 98. Change the portrait again. another 99. Oh no, these were all issued in 98 then. So we had the Britannia, the European and the NHS all issued in 98. And then we had the 99, the 2000, and was that the Libraries? The Libraries was obviously issued in 2000 as well. You will notice as time goes on, they do start to issue a lot more commemorative on top of the Britannias. So if that's 2000, that's going to be 2001 and circulated, 2002 and circulated, 2003 and circulated, 2004 Libraries, that's a coin that I found in the change. So that'll be 2005. Sorry, that's 2004 as well. So 2, 3, 4. I don't know the dates offhand, but let me just go through the coins. I'm going to stop doing the dates because I'm obviously cocking it up there. Roger Bannister, Britannia Uncirculated, Dictionary circulated, Britannia that's circulated. So if I do get a chance of upgrading that, 2006 one, I'd like to upgrade it. Then got Victoria Cross, circulated, Fallen Hero, people call this all kinds of different names. Britannia, that's a circulated one. Scouts, that's just in really good condition, obviously 2007, obviously got reissued again. Britannia are circulated, and then, so this must be the 2007 because it went from the Britannia to the Shield. So what have we got? 2008. Sorry, that 8? Sorry, 6. 6. 7. 7. And there we go. This will be Britannia 2008. 2008 there when it changed to the Shield. You'll see there's a gap there, so I'm hoping to get a 2009 Shield, like Rocking Horse Boo. But I have got a Q, an original Q, circulated Q. I have had a few of these in my time, back when I did first start collecting. Nobody else was collecting them, and I did used to find a lot of these. I used to trade them or sell them. I think I used to sell them for about 15 quid, and I thought I was doing well. Little did I know, all of a sudden it was on the one shirt, and overnight that coin went from about 15 quid to about 100 quid. I think they're about 150 quid now, and I have had a few of them go through my hands, but I certainly didn't get that kind of money. Never mind, it is what it is. At least I've got one from our collection, that's the main thing. Gale Guides. I mean, that one looks really good condition, but I think it was a circulated coin and just got one in really good condition. Again, a gap there because I know that there should be a Shield, so that should be a 2011 Shield, I believe. That's quite rare to find. Then we're on to the Olympics, so this is what started it off. So we've got an Aquatics. I'd love to get an Aquatics with lines on the face. Obviously, people will know about them. I think they only came in the packs, the Olympic packs. And then on to the rest of the Olympics. So we've got archery, athletics. I'd love to get a Blue Peter Athletics, a 2009 variation. Badminton, basketball, boccia, boxing. There's the Olympics. Kayaking or canoeing. Some people say canoeing, some people say kayaking. I think officially it's canoeing. I did used to call it kayaking. Cycling, horse riding, fencing, football, goalball, gymnastics, handball, hockey. Obviously all of these are 2011. Judo, pentathlon, modern pentathlon, rowing, sailing, shooting. Someone told me it was skeet as well, but shooting or skeet, I'm not sure. Table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, triathlon. And the last few then. So we've got volleyball, weightlifting, and wheelchair rugby. It's a nice coin. I do like the wheelchair rugby coin. I think it's a really good coin. Good design. Like that. And then wrestling. A couple of gaps here. I think these must be for date runs that I've left these gaps. So I'm guessing I want a 2012 and a 2013 shield. So that must be a 2014. Oh no, it's not. Why have I left a gap? Don't know why I've left a gap there. Anyway, moving on, we've then got the WWF. I've got a shield there, 2 shields there. So what dates have I got there then? I've got a 2012 and a 2013. So why have I left 2 gaps there? I don't know, maybe it's because I'm anticipating to get the athletics with the lines on the face. The athletics, the Blue Peter one, or the aquatics with the lines on the face, maybe. Who knows why I do these things at times. Christopher Einstein, Benjamin Britten. I find that quite a busy coin. There we go, Benjamin Britten. Another shield. Commonwealth Games, another shield, another shield. Battle of Britain. I think I've left a gap there, either for a date or for an alternative Battle of Britain, because I do know that there are different portraits, there's different variations that you can get. So I'll keep my eye out for that. And then on to another Commonwealth Games. Yeah, I've stopped doing the dates now. Got bored of that. No doubt you probably got bored of listening to me too. Battle of Hastings, again, got reissued. Beatrix Potter. What's going on? Sort your camera out. There we go. Peter Rabbit. Janelle Puddle Duck. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. Squirrel Nutkin. A shield. And as you can see, this is why I then started getting them in these cards to fit, because you'll see a lot more later on. I've got direct, BUNC, uncirculated. One of the main reasons is I stopped doing the job I was doing, so I didn't have the opportunity to have access to coins to search, and I don't really use money much. Use cards for many reasons. 1, because I lose money, or 2, because I spend it, or 3, if I find a coin in my pocket that I want to keep, I won't spend it, and then I ain't got any money to spend. A bit ironic. I was once where I was like, I needed to get a bus somewhere, looked in my change, and it was, what, £2 was it? I can't remember what £2 it was, but there was no way I was handing it over, so I walked. There you go. That's what it becomes like when you're a coin collector and you find something that you want. And a Tom Kitten. So that's the end of that folder of my UK 50p's. So as you can see, nice and neat in that folder. There we go. And this is part 2. Part 2 of that folder, so of those folders. So again, nice and neat, all the same. What we got then? So carrying on with the Beatrix Potter, we've got Jeremy Fisher, Benjamin Bunny, a BUNC Isaac Newton, a Strike Your Own Isaac Newton. So some people will know Isaac Newton came out in 2017, as you can see. The other one I've got, the Strike Your Own one, came out in 2018. I've got 2 variations. There we go, of that coin. People's Act, Peter Rabbit, Flopsy Bunny, BUNC Tittlemaus, and the BUNC Taylor of Gloucester. You will find from now on, pretty much all of them are BUNC coins, unless I've randomly got them. So we've then got Paddington at the Station, BUNC. Is that Paddington at the Palace, BUNC? Snowman, BUNC. A shield, So I'm guessing I've got that from circulation. What year is that? 2019. A Gruffalo BUNC. A Hawkins BUNC. Peter Rabbit BUNC. Sherlock Holmes BUNC. And Paddington. Is that one must be the Palace? What's the other one then? I can't remember the difference. So you got the station. I can't remember. You'll know what it is anyway. Then, as I mentioned earlier on, he went on to the 50th anniversary of the 50p. So Westminster, or Change Checker as they're also known as, did come out with a pack of these. So I have got the pack. There we go. So that's the 2019 reissue of Q, 2019 reissue of Roger Bannister, 2019 reissue of Britannia, 2019 reissue of Boy Scouts, and 2019 reissue of Girl Guides. All BUNC, all part of that set, as you can see displayed there. And then they also did another re-release, as I mentioned earlier on, British Military re-released that D-Day landings, but on a smaller version. Great coin, but smaller version. So this is the British Military Collection, re-release of the Fallen Soldier, what you want to call it, VC Cross, BUNC, Battle of Hastings, BUNC, Battle of Britain, BUNC. Okay. We're back onto normal coins again. So we have Paddington at St Paul's, BUNC. Britannia, what year is this one then? 2019. Oh, so I must have, can't remember if I did. I must have got another one and taken it out to complete my date run. Gap there. I'm guessing that's because, so what year is that? 2020. There must be a coin I'm missing. There must be a reason I've left a gap. This is the, was it Olympic? I think it was an Olympic one. But obviously the Olympics didn't go ahead because of COVID, so it got reissued. So this is the first one from 2020. And you will see there's another one later. There's the Peace, Prosperity, Brexit one. Just a minute. And we're on to the dinosaurs. Just 1 second, my dog wants to be let out. There we go. So as we're saying, on to the dinosaurs now. So again, you had to send off to get these. That's the Megalosaurus, BUNC, Change Checker, Westminster, whatever you want to call it. So can you see now why I decided to put my other ones, my older coins, in these cards, especially now all these modern ones. And again, the reason why there's a lot of these modern ones here is, you know, I was just saying a minute ago about myself personally, I stopped using cash. The Royal Mint realised that, they identified that there was less need for cash to be in circulation, and obviously the Royal Mint make money by making money and distributing money, holding money, transferring money, things like that. So they knew they were going to reduce their income, but what they also realised is after 2011, so many people, dog wants to be back in 1 second. Yeah, they realised so many people were starting to collect coins, especially, like I say, just off the back of the Olympics. And they were identifying that millions and millions of pounds were going out of circulation because of people collecting and hoarding them. If you do see a lot of the people online, the Christopher Collects, the Bungles, a lot of other people, I mean, you could even say so with myself here with some man. The amount of money that is taken out of circulation, you times that by however many, I mean, even if it's 100,000 people doing it, they're taking a minimum of £100 out of circulation or something like that. It's a vast amount of money. And they also realised that people did want to collect coins, so they focused on doing a lot of commemorative coins to not put in circulation and to sell. Obviously there's a big thing about going to the Royal Mint, the strike your earns, things like that. So yeah, that is, it's big business now, coins, money. Royal Mint knows it, Westminster knows it, Change Checker, Pogjoy, Coin Club, there's all kinds of people doing it now. Yeah, and suckers like me will buy the uncirculated and buy the cards to keep our collections nice and neat. There you go. Anyway, more dinosaurs. Iguanodon. Heliosaurus. Rosalind Franklin. Winnie the Pooh. BUNC. Christopher Robin. Piglet. I'm going to guess that's a shield I need, or want. The second snowman BUNC. I think this was a television. Celebratory of the television. It's a nice coin. I liked that when it came out. I thought it was quite smart. Then we're on to decimal day coin. More dinosaurs. All BUNC, as you can see. And here we go, this is an XGB. So this is one of, I think there's only one of two coins that have got two dates on them. So as you can see, it's dated 2020 on the front. Middle one, there we go, have a look on the back. Whereas the coin was reissued again 2021. So if you remember earlier, I've got a Team GB, it's 2020 on the front, dated 2020 on the back. This is the one reissued. Obviously it was done because of COVID. So yeah, it's I think the 2021 that I've got is the rarer of the two, but I just bought it at the time because, you know, I wanted to. Winnie the Pooh, the Babbage, Owl, next part of the Winnie the Pooh collection, the Insulin. Yeah, you will notice that they're going themes quite often, so they'll go in themes of characters. So obviously the Beatrix Potter characters were really popular. They've then done the Snowman. They've gone on to Winnie the Pooh. There's also other collections which I've got and I'll share later, which is like the Wallace and Grommets and things like that. The Gruffalos, again, they're not intended for circulation. Oh, I think I'm missing a Gruffalo actually now I've said that. I'll have to look at that there. So there we go, there's another Snowman. I've got Tigger. Gap there, I'm guessing it's for a shield. The Jubilee. The Commonwealth Games and another Jubilee. Again, why have I got two Jubilees? Well, one of them is intended for circulation, which is this one that's got the date on the back, I believe. This one's not intended for circulation, and it's got another picture. That picture of the Queen on the horse is on a lot of the crowns, especially on the, I think it's on the 77 crown, which was obviously issued when, well, I say obviously, it was issued when I was born for the Silver Jubilee. Got a few of them, which you'll probably see later when I show you my crown collection. So there we are, there's my 50p collection in my folders in the change checker packs. Main reason because the majority of them are BUNC uncirculated, came like that. And then obviously the other ones in the other book is just how I wanted to store my coins. I wanted them to be stored consistently to look the same. So as you can see, you know the difference between the BUNC ones because it's got the hologram. The standard ones that I've created from buying the packs have just got the change checker there, and again the BUNC ones there. And they are good enough, Westminster, to not only have done the packs for the standard coins, but they also do the packs for the bigger coins, which as you can see, I've got all the proof ones there. So there we go, that's part of my coin collection. That's just the 50p's. So there's a lot more to come. So thank you for joining me. No doubt see you again soon when I'm sharing more of my random collections. Cheers, bye.